we're in the future. Because the future is a frozen wreck, thanks to Dr. Cliché's bomb. But now we are the cold ball. We're the ice ball. We're like, Wadduf is now Morph Ball plus Ice Beam, basically, to put it in Metroid terms. And this is what Pinewood Heights will look like in the far future. And the only ball you can use is the cold ball. You have to use the cold ball. It's not an option. And everything is dead. And this poor little snake guy, like, when you first play the game, you're like, I hate that guy, he burned me alive. But now you feel bad for him, right? Right? Yeah, you do. You feel bad for him. And in there is wrong. So, I remember where I gotta go. We gotta climb the tower. Or just, you know, that. So, after they throw all the balls at you with basically varying jump heights and physics and whatnot, now they throw a ball at you that is unremarkable when it comes to the X bouncing physics, but has a special property that you need. So it's your first... This is the game challenging you. Can you clear this level with this new ball? Because now the game is like, okay, you should have a good enough handle on the bounce mechanics that you can take a ball that's slightly inferior. It's not bad, look at it. It's probably about the equivalent of that purple ball. It feels like it moves the speed of the purple ball, but has the bounce height of the green one, is what it feels like. But the game is inferior to the rubber ball that you're now used to after all that Shadowlands, and probably all the time you spent in the overworld just playing around with the rubber ball, trying to get all these new places. So, now the game is giving you a level where, okay, here's a slightly inferior ball. Can you get through this obstacle course without the best ball that you have? Because at this point in the game, you should realize, well, yeah, you know, just because the ball is the bounciest or the fastest doesn't make it the best for every situation. There are lots of situations in this game. It just so happens that ball number 9, the good old cold ball, is a really good ball. It's just overshadowed by other balls in the game. It also gives them a reason to give you an inferior ball in a level that requires you to use the very bounciest. Oh, there's icicles hanging off the bottom of that hover thing. I forgot. Let's not forget this time. You know what I mean? Or that time. The frozen bomb that went off was so cold it froze the lava pools. Guys, that's insane. We have to stop this Dr. Cliché fellow. We've got to get back to the present. And we've got to stop it. I've been watching so many time travel movies. For some reason right now I'm on a time travel kick. I'm fascinated by time travel stories. Just the implications and all the things you can do with time travel stories. But I'm just fascinated with them right now, for some reason. What's the name of the one that I just watched? It's a Spanish movie. Damn it, I didn't want to do that again. Time Crimes, it was called. And, like, you know how every time travel movie kind of has its own rules, like how time travel works in this setting? Well, in this movie that I watched, the rule is there is one timeline and it is immutable. You can't change anything. If you've watched the show Lost, you're familiar with the rule. It's whatever happened, happened. If you go back in time and try to change something, it's going to turn out that whatever you changed is what happened all along. And that's how this movie played out. And it was about this guy who saw himself from the future come back and do horrible things. And then he realized he is this guy, so he did horrible things just to make sure that everything happens the way it did. Now there's an NPC here. He's a king. He can teach you how to fly. But unfortunately, he's dead. He's a ghost. The bomb went off. It froze everything. But he can send us back to the present. So now here we are on the far side of the lake. Dragon's still there. There he is. But now we can talk to the king. And now he's alive. And what does the king do? He gives us the flying ball. Now we can fly like an eagle. Oh, I got eaten. That's too bad. Alright, we can fly now. That's great. That's good stuff, yes? So all we need to do now is get into Dr. Cliché's lab. Oh, this tiger's back. So, there is one more level to do before we can go to Dr. Cliché's lab. And here we are. Crystal Path. This is the hardest level in the game. Well, I don't know. It's not that super hard. But It's kind of like Shadowlands in the sense that it forces... not Shadowlands, Cheese Factory, in that it forces you to use a ball with special properties and really master how those properties work. Because check it out. There are lasers here, and if you touch lasers, you zap. So what's the gimmick, Brickroad? What's the idea? We have a ball that lasers can't zap. And we have to use that ball in this level. And here we go. This is the level, when I first got to this level and realized what I would have to do. And there's an NPC that tells you, glass ball goes through lasers. And I couldn't figure out, oh my god, I gotta play this level with glass ball? That's insane. It smashes every time you try to use it. So the whole level is about using glass ball. And yeah, there's this glitch where you can, like, hug the wall as you go down and not smash. But it's less useful than you would think. Then there's screens like this, like, what do you even do here? Well, you just have to be good. You just have to master the physics of the ball. And once you've mastered the physics of the ball, and you can make it go where you want, it does not smash. I love the little cities. I love the little church, the little house. I love this little man. I'm sorry that I bounced on your head, little man, with my glass ball. And the glass ball goes through lasers. Beautiful. All these little houses are wonderful. So, I do apologize if I need a higher level of concentration here. Mostly what I need is I need to be able to hear that really hard bounce. Because that's your indication that, okay, one more bounce and glass ball will break. So if you hear that bounce, you have to land on a higher ledge than what you started at. And that's what this level's all about, is mastery of the glass ball. It'll gain height infinitely as long as you can keep it from smashing, but you can only do that through a glitch. This level probably took 4 or 5 hours the first time I played this game. Oh, too fast. Too fast. And the level's a maze. You can actually go the wrong way. And you can kind of explore the level with other balls. Like, I can take the flying ball and go down any passage I want. And it's only when I come to a laser that I will be blocked. So yeah, you have to use a ball with a weakness in this level, but you can still kind of poke the level and gain your bearings with a ball you're more familiar with. Which is very cool, I think. Very good design in that particular case, because this level is so difficult, and it stretches the boundaries of what you think you're capable of doing. Every challenge up to this point was, oh my goodness, I gotta go to which ledge now and do what? But now the challenge... That's too high. That's too high. Now the challenge is being very precise. There was a little bit of precision in the Cheese Factory, in making the yoga ball go where you want it to go. And there's a little precision in the Shadowlands because you've got to try to aim that rubber ball through tight corridors and such. But the level precision in this stage trumps them all. So this is kind of, like, very clearly the penultimate level. Like, this, you can do this level as soon as you have a ball that will get up past, I think, the yoga ball. You can get up past the wind tunnel outside. So, there's really two ways to adjust your speed in this game. You can hold down the red button and slow yourself that way, so you don't bounce off walls and things, or you could just kind of make sure you push the arrows properly. You can vary the amount of pressure you put on the arrow keys, or in my case, the D-pad. Alright, so, now, I gotta bounce off this thing here, and that turns off the blue blocks, but when I touch the blue laser, they turn back on. So now, holy crap, this level is just layers and layers of, I can't believe I just did that, what's this next thing? Oh, this next thing's impossible. And then after a few tries, you figure out the next thing, and you're like, holy crap, I can't believe I did that, what's the next thing? Oh, this next thing is impossible. Booyah! Nothing's impossible if you put your mind to it, kids. That's not true. None of you can spit fire just naturally. That would be impossible. So we gotta bounce over that without touching that blue laser. We just right through the red one because we're glass ball. Good times. And now, again, we have the same kind of puzzle here. Holy crap, how am I gonna do this? First of all, I gotta do that. Hit that yellow. That's important. I think that's the trick of the level, actually, is to get the glass ball here to hit that yellow switch. But now we gotta get back out. We have to get to where? I'm down below, I think. Whoa! Oh, I didn't mean to hit that yet. I was trying to land on the platform without hitting the blue circle just yet. Maybe I can do it from down here. Yeah, that'll be easier. Boom, okay. Ooh, I don't want to hit the top of that, though, because it'll shoot me up into the ceiling. I kind of want to hit the side of it. I kind of want to land, you see where that flat top green bug is? That's what I want to do, is I want to hit the blue circle and have it ricochet me over there, and then vary my speed. Oh! Wow, look at that! That works, I guess. So, yeah, that was fine. I think I'm going to glitch down this wall, though, just because otherwise this particular screen is a pain in the neck. Oh, you can come down this way, too, and bounce off that and through here. So you got a couple of different paths you can try if you really want to. Come on. Why will this not work now? You know, I can just go down. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? That was bad. That was bad. Ooh, I won't make that, though. No, I gotta go right, then left, then right again. So, over here. I didn't mean to hit the corner of that. That corner that I just hit there, if you hit the corner, you don't shatter. In fact, let's see if we can just... Let's see if we can just, get the glitch going. Not like that. Bounce. Probably easier to do on an inside corner. You know what? If I'm going to do glitches in one of these Let's Plays, I should practice the goddamn glitch first. There we go. And now I think we're good.